Hey, all right, everyone. It's Ian from MakoCreate back with another Mako live session, live workshop coming at you to your home from my home. Obviously, we're still on social isolation, so we're trying our best to think of new ways that we can reach out to you and help you being creative and help you learn something new, something that you haven't tried before. We're going to do another stop motion animation tutorial with you today. And what we're going to do is try and put a little bit of what we've done in the last two sessions together and build on that and make you or show you how you can make something even better using all those skills that you might have already picked up. If you are one of those people that have never been on our live feed before, don't worry. Those videos that I'm talking about are all over our Facebook page and they're on our YouTube channel as well. So I'll go through this one nice and slow, so I don't think that you'll feel too left behind. But if you are struggling, then you can revisit this video or you can revisit the other two videos that are on our Facebook page and they're on our YouTube channel. And while you're there, do all the usual stuff. You know what I'm going to ask. Give us likes, thumbs up, subscribes, and all of that stuff. We love the love, so just help us out, share things, like things, and it is greatly appreciated. So, yeah, Ian from MakoCreate, here I am at my house, and we're going to dive into our tutorial in just a few minutes. But before we do that, we've got a little bit of housekeeping to go through. So, usual drill. If you are watching right now, hit that share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. If you want to start a watch party with any of your friends or family so that they can join in, that'd be amazing. Or you can just share it out to everybody. If you hit that share button a little bit further down the list, it's just sharing out in public, and that'll go to all of your friends and family that you've got on Facebook, and that would be amazing for us. Help you guys spread the word about what MakoCreate are doing. It's not just me today. Surprise, surprise. I'm looking around and there's nobody else in this room. But via the power of technical wizardry and witchcraft, what we're going to hopefully do is introduce my partner in crime, Mr. Sean O'Hare. So, Sean, you are now live. Can you give us a wave?
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Crazy. Yeah, power of technology. Hopefully you can all hear me. You hear me all right there, Ian?
I can hear you loud and clear. In the comments, guys, if there's any technical issues, Sean is on hand, okay? So he's going to try and fix them. If you've got any questions about what it is that I'm doing, he's right there. He can help you out. And also, if you spot anything that's slightly wrong with our stream, let us know and we'll try and fix it sort of as quickly as we can. So over to you, Sean. Are you going to talk about some stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit of stuff. Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for all the messages. It was quite nice. We got a few messages through saying, I hope that Sean is okay, because I've not been on any of the live videos or anything like that. Yes, fit and healthy, just been doing some of the more boring stuff behind the scenes at MakoCreate while Ian's been doing these fabulous live streams. So yeah, all fit and well here. Happy to be part of this today. Trying to do a little bit of multitasking. I'm going to be manning up the comments, so looking forward to replying and sorting them out as people have got any questions going through. But also doing a little bit of posting and showing you a little bit of stuff. Now, something that somebody else had mentioned was just generally how MakoCreate are doing during this strange time. We're trying to adapt the best that we can and start doing these live streams and showing you content out there. We've also started doing some private sessions so people can book with us to do one-to-one video projects and video workshops, which have been really cool, and some small group projects as well. So if anyone's interested in them, just let us know and we'll be sure to tell you how they all work. But one thing in particular that someone was asking us is how they could potentially contribute or help us out in this way during this strange time that we find ourselves in. So what we've done is set up a donation page on PayPal, and the link for that is in the description for this feed today. So to get to that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough. Once you click on that link, all you have to do is, I'm going to be trying to do a bit of technical wizardry myself here and change my window so you can see what I'm looking at. There we go. Hopefully you guys can all see this now. So if you click on the link there, you can go through to our donate page. and you can donate as little or as much as you can afford, or nothing at all. But every donation is really appreciated. It goes through to Mako Digital Art, which is our community interest company that we set up, and all the donations help us deliver things like free workshops in disadvantaged communities, and loads of our other cool workshops that we've done with people like loan sharks and other things like that. Yeah, there's any contribution at all is helpful, and it's all done through PayPal, so it's nice and secure. You can just type in the pound if you wanted to, or whatever you felt, and you can even do monthly donations if anyone's particularly generous. But this isn't a begging workshop. This is a stop motion animation workshop. So I'm going to hand back over now to Ian, who's going to take you through how to get started and how to do your animation today.
Thanks very much, Sean. Yeah, so obviously, just whatever you can. Every little helps there, please, guys. That'd be amazing. We'll hear a little bit more from Sean a little bit later on. And as we have said, as we're going through, he's there in the comments. So if you've got any questions or you just want to say nice things, then fire away. So, stop motion animation, and specifically looking at storytelling. So this stop motion animation, you are making films, you're making movies. The whole point of a movie is that you are telling people something. You're telling them a story about how a character got his powers, or how a hero rescued somebody who was lost, or how two people met, or all these different kind of things, anything that you want to do. So how can we do that specifically with stop motion animation? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what is on my iPad real quick. Okay, so this is the still within the free Stop Motion Studio app. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, we're running our competition again. So just before we dive in, we have got another 2 pro versions of this app. We've got keys from the fantastic developers, Cat Eater. They have sent us over some keys, and that will unlock the full version of the app for 2 lucky people. And all you need to do to enter into our competition, that we'll announce the winners at the end of the stream, is just share this live video. So click on that share button, send it out to everyone, and as soon as you do that, Sean will be able to see it, and then at the end of this video, we'll announce 2 lucky winners who will get that free pro app. We'll send you over some keys and you can put that in, and then you'll get that for free. So anyway, right, we are still working in the free app. So don't worry if you haven't got it yet, or if you don't win, we're still in the free app. There's absolutely nothing in here is out of your reach at the moment. So here is an example video, an example project that I have set up. There we go. And I just put my camera up and I started to animate. So let's take a look at what that actually looks like. So got a couple of characters coming out, dog runs off, and then somebody brings the dog back to the owner. Fairly simple story. Nothing too fancy. And all I've done is I've just set the iPad up on a tripod. Not moved it around. This is what we'll call one take. So we're not moving the camera around. We're not doing anything fancy. The camera is just still. Okay. So what about if we wanted to make something that was a little bit fancy than that? What if we wanted to help tell this story in a more engaging way? How could we do that? Well, rather than just having it from one camera angle, unless you're sat in the theatre, if you've gone to the pantomime or anything like that, where you sit down in your seat, and that is the only way that you see things, is just from your seat. If you're watching a movie or something at home, the camera's always moving. You'll get one shot where it's wide, where it's far away. You'll get another shot where it's close up. And that's what I want to try and get you to think about today. So here's a quick little example of a version of the exact same story, but we'll do it using different camera angles. So let's have a look at what this could have looked like. So let's play that again real quick. Exact same story. The guy loses his dog, the dog runs off, and the lady brings the dog back. Now, I hope you'll agree with me and say that that second one was a little bit more interesting to watch, because what we'd done is we'd split it up. We'd split it up into 3 different takes, 3 scenes, where the camera's in one position for the first bit, then there was a middle bit, and then there was an end bit. Okay. So this is what I want you to start to think about now. Rather than just setting your tripod, or however it is that you've got your iPad, rather than just sitting it still and pressing that red button over and over and over and over without moving the camera, I maybe want you to start to think about doing this. Now, don't worry, that's not the end of the lesson. That's not just me saying off you pop. We've actually got some, I'm going to show you a quick example of how you can plan. And we've got some resources available to you as well from the fantastic people at Interfilm. Interfilm are an amazing charity that we've been working with for some time now. And their job is exactly what it says on the tin, is to get you interested in film, but looking at all the different ways that film can work right the way throughout the curriculum in your school. So there is a link to a PDF that if you've got access to a printer, you can download them and print them off, and you can scribble along. But if you haven't got all that, then don't worry. All you really need is a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper. So let me show you this next bit. So here you can see my desk in front of me, and it is just a dead simple piece of paper and a pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a story mountain. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a story mountain before, but all we need to do is draw 3 boxes. And the first box is going to be down here in the bottom corner of our page, like that. The next one is going to be in the middle, but right at the top, like this. And then the last one is going to be down in the bottom corner, like that. Now these are going to be our 3 different scenes. And our mountain, you can take your time and decorate this and turn it into something, but our mountain is going to look like this. And you can draw all kinds of bits, make it look all fancy, turn it into a bit of a volcano or something like that. Now this first box down here, this is what we're going to call our intro. Okay? This middle bit is going to be a problem. The most interesting stories have some sort of problem. And then the last one is going to be a solution. You can tell me what a solution means in the comments. You might see different versions of these story mountains, and some might say intro conflict resolution, or intro problem outro, or things like that. There's loads of different ways of writing these out, but they all kind of mean the same. We just want to introduce our movie, our characters, and then in the top one, we want our characters to have some sort of problem. And that problem could range from something as simple as somebody losing something, or it could be that the world is going to end, or it could be that somebody needs rescuing, or anything. There's loads of, let me get this so you can see me and that. So there could be loads of different versions of a problem for your characters. It's entirely up to you. So in my story, we're going to have an introduction, which is going to introduce where the characters are. So let me give you some more tips as to what you can put in these boxes. We're going to look at the different ways that you can position your camera. Okay, so this is some more helpful tools from the fantastic people at Interfilm. All right, so an establishing shot. Don't be worried too much about the fancy words. There won't be a quiz or anything like that. But an establishing shot, as you can see in this little example here, just means that the camera is as far away as it can possibly get, where you're showing your audience everything that they can need to see in order to know where they are, potentially when they are, and who is in your story. Okay, so nice and wide we can see all of our characters. We can see their feet, their middle, their top, loads of space above, loads of space around. Okay, so that is probably going to be a great place for me to start with my introduction. Doesn't have to be that, it could be something else. So let's have a look at another shot, a long shot. Okay, so that's a little bit closer in than an establishing shot. And what that means is your character, we can see their feet and we can see the top of their head, we can see all of their body. Now, in my example that you can see on the screen at the moment, there is a person. But your character could be an animal. It could be an inanimate object. It could be one of your toys. It could be a ball. It could be a drawing. It could be whatever you want. So don't be too put off by the fact that there's a person on the screen there. Your character can be absolutely anything you want. So a long shot is great at saying, here somebody is. This person is maybe about to do something. All right. So next one, we've got a mid shot. And what that means is basically we've chopped the legs off. We've just got from sort of belly button up to the top of the head. And a mid shot is really great when somebody is about to do something, maybe wave or do a dance or something like that. The camera's gone a lot closer and we're about to know that that person is about to interact with somebody or with the camera or something in some way. And then we've got a close-up. Close-up is just literally from the shoulders to the top of the head, and that is really great if that character is about to maybe say something or if they are reacting to somebody saying something. So we're getting really, really close up. And then the very last camera angle I'm going to show you is an extreme close-up. So if I can give you a demo of an extreme close-up, it's like that, where basically you can't see anything else other than whatever it is that you are focusing on. So if it's somebody's eyes, like in this example, we can't barely even see their mouth, their ears or anything. We're really, really close in on that character's eyes or whatever it is. Now, they're really good if somebody is reacting to something. So if you could imagine somebody's just been given some shocking news and we do an extreme close-up of their eyes looking really, really wide, that's when one of these shots might be perfect to use. So that's quite a lot of information that I've just dumped on you there. Don't worry, all of those shots are in that little downloadable PDF and the links are in the description and the comments. So you can get them and revise them, revisit them whenever you like. So let's just have another quick look at my story mountain again. So here it is. So in my introduction now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, and don't worry about my rubbish drawings, you can take your time if you want to, but I'm going to have my horizon, and then I'm going to have my house over here, and then a bigger house over here, and then we're going to have something else, and then I'm going to have my character come out, and I'm just going to do stick person, and then there's his dog down there, and he's come out of that house. Okay, so now that's probably where you'd start anyway. You're going to have a nice wide shot and you can see the character coming out of the house. But this one, the problem is that his dog is going to run off. So for this one, I might start to think, okay, I probably don't want to use an establishing shot. I don't want the camera to be really, really, really wide. I probably want maybe a long or a medium shot. I'm going to try a medium shot where we can see the dog running away. And I'm going to draw an arrow because he's running in that direction. Okay? So a long shot. And I'll pick my camera up and I've moved it and I've changed it to something else. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have in my solution is another shot where probably would have been better as a long shot, maybe this one again, but just rushing this a little bit where the dog is returned to the owner like that. So rather than you guys just diving in, picking up the tablet or the iPad and just going, right, I'm going to have some fun, I'm going to animate, I want you guys to have a think about doing a story mountain, and I want you to try and have a go at doing it in 3 shots. That's my challenge for you over the weekend, is that you are going to create a story that has got 3 shots in it. No more, no less. Okay, so there's a little bit of a challenge where I don't want you to just go crazy and do loads and loads and loads of shots. Trying to focus your efforts and your energy into a short story that's got 3 different shots in it. An introduction, a problem, and then a resolution. If you want to make it Easter themed, obviously, happy Easter to everybody. Good Friday, and it's going to be Easter Sunday and Sunday. So if you want to make it Easter themed, you can do. But if that might be a bit too much for you, don't worry, and you want to do something else, that's absolutely fine. But if you can try and keep it to 3 different shots, that would be amazing. So there might be some of you there going, that's all well, I understand the challenge, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, so don't panic. What I'm going to do is go back to our iPad, and I'm going to open up this project. So there we go. Let's start again. We've got our establishing shot for the introduction. Man comes out, his dog runs off, and then bam, the camera has moved. So even though I've been telling you to keep the camera as still as possible, what I really mean is, unless you want to move the camera, keep it as still as possible. But then, if we're going to do another scene, then you need to pick it up and you need to move it around, set it down, get it right, and then leave it, okay? So this is our problem. We can see we've gone to a different camera angle, and the dog has now ran off into the church. And we can see our character in the background, and he's still looking around. He has no idea where the dog has gone. And now I'm going to go bam again, and camera angles change once more, and this is our solution. There is a kind lady in the church who's found the dog, and she's bringing the dog back to the owner, like that. Okay? So hopefully that all makes sense to you guys now. Can anybody tell me what you learned this last week? This last one for my solution, what have I done? Is the camera still? It moves, doesn't it? Can anybody remember the fancy name for that type of shot that I showed you? I did it with a car last week. Begins with a T. In the comments, if you can let me know if you can remember what that type of shot is called, where the camera moves along with the character, that would be amazing. So that was quite a lot to go through. We went through different camera shots. So remember, we've got an establishing shot, nice and wide, long shot, getting a little bit closer, we can still see all of the character's body, the head, the feet. Then we've got a mid shot, where it's just the waist to the top of the head. Then a close-up, where it's typically just the shoulders and the head. And then an extreme close-up, where you can hardly see anything else other than what it is that you're focusing on. And in this example, it's the eyes. Fancy story mountains look a bit like that. Really, really simple ones look a bit like mine that you can see over there on the table. So what I would love for you guys to do is do me an Easter-themed 3-shot story, if you can. An introduction, a problem, and a resolution, or a solution. So Easter Bunny, he can't find his eggs. Where is he going to hide? How's he going to give eggs to everybody if he can't find them? Okay, or maybe you guys can't find your eggs, or maybe you ran out of eggs, or something like that. You can do pixelation, where you're using you guys as the models that you're going to animate, or you can use miniatures like what I've done here, just with toys and things that are hiding around the house. Something that we love to use is Lego. So you may have one of our fancy animation kits, and in what we use quite a lot is one of these, Lego board, and Lego characters, and Lego is fantastic on stop motion animation, because everything stands up real nice on the boards, and those little dots are really great to move your characters one dot for every picture, and then that way you get a nice smooth animation. So let's jump back to Sean, and we can see if anybody has had any questions as I've been going through that. Does everything seem okay at your end, Sean?
Yeah, we've not had many questions. We had a little bit of an issue, I think, with some people with echoing, but most people were saying that they could still understand us well enough. So apologies if we've had a little bit of echo. This is all new technology for us in terms of streaming from 2 different houses into the same stream at the same time. But I think that we've been all right. We've had a few shout outs. We've had from Ben, aged 11. And we also had, let me have a quick look up here. We had another one earlier on, didn't we? From so so many comments to get through. Lucy, who's there, doesn't say where she's from, but Lucy's there as well.
Okay, so I've just changed some settings real quick, so it'd be really helpful for us. We are learning as we're going, so if I change this setting now and that has helped at all, if we are now not echoing, that would be really great to know. There is a chance that you can't hear anything that I'm saying right now. So if you can just see my lips moving on the screen, leave a message in the comments and I will switch that back off. But fingers crossed, that might have solved that problem.
Also, another shout out here from Gia, age 9. And we had a few people answering the question that you asked before about the shot type that you were asking it was. We had somebody was saying they thought it might be tracking.
Yeah.
Someone said transition, and someone said traveling. So we had 3 different ones. Which one was the correct one?
It's tracking. A tracking shot where the camera is moving along with your character is called a tracking shot, and that camera can be moving forwards or backwards, and it can also be moving from left to right. So no echo, that's fine. Okay, good. So you can hear me before I start going off on my explanation. So
just one more though. We got somebody asking, saying, are pictures being best taken in landscape? And yes, the answer to that is always whenever you're doing any type of filming or animation, try and keep your device in landscape, so this way around rather than this way around. The reason that you tend to do it this way around in landscape rather than in portrait is that in landscape, if you think about the finished video going to your TV or projector or even a cinema or something like that, you want to make sure the video is the same way around as those devices. So wherever possible, always try and film in landscape.
Bro. Let's just flick that back on. Yeah, so what you're watching, what you're seeing right now, that is landscape. So on your laptop or on your tablet or whatever, this video is coming to you in landscape. The telly on your wall or on your TV cabinet or whatever, that's in landscape. So most of the time, that's probably what's best to film in, but we won't get angry if you don't. Instagram stories and Snapchat and all that, they're done in portrait, so we can't get on our high horse about that anymore, unfortunately. So
just a couple more shout outs while we're going. We've got Jack, age 10, saying hi. We've also got Harry and Laura, age 11 and 9. Sorry. So Harry's 11, Laura's 9. Hey guys, hope everyone's had a good time during today's session.
Bro. Okay, so all that's left for me to do now then, I think really quick, is because I've noticed that there's some people that have said in the comments that they weren't here last week. Okay, so if you weren't here last week, this is how, when you've hopefully understood what it is that we've gone through here, the principles behind animation is just take a picture, move your characters a little bit, take another picture, move your characters a little bit, take another picture, and just repeat that process over and over and over. Go back to our previous videos. There's 2 more, and that will catch you right up to speed, and you can join in the fun. But if you are at this stage now where you've got your animation done, this is how we want you to export your animation, because it's no good just being stuck on your tablet at home. We want to see it, okay? And everybody's videos that have been getting sent to us, we've been uploading to our YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's seen their own and shared them from last week. So how do you get it off here? We press the select button in the top right hand corner, and then we choose the video, the animation that we want to export, and then we press the share button, which is the little box with the arrow pointing up. Give that a press. We get all these different options, and the top one, which is export movie, will let you save it to your camera roll. Now I'm using an iPad, so all I would need to do is press save video right here. But if you're using something else, those options might be a little bit different. But all that we're trying to do is get your animation out of this app and into the device's photos or videos, so that it's saved on the device. And then once you've done that, what we want to do is want to get you guys to send it to us. So hopefully Sean can show you our little bit of software that we're using called Drive Uploader.
Yeah, happy to do that.
All right,
okay.
Over to you.
So what I'm going to do is just going to quickly switch over to an iPad that I have set up here, so you guys can see one of our iPads hopefully now. And a little bit like Ian's just done, then you'll be exporting your videos. But this week we're a little bit different in that we're not just wanting the videos that you've made, but we'd also really like to see the storyboards that you've been putting together, the story mountains that show us what your plan was for your story. So to do that, we need to make sure that we've got both. So first thing we're going to do is take a picture of the story mountain that I've made. So bring it to my camera, and then there we go. Let's get a picture. Not quite as nice as Ian's one that I knocked up, so you can get the story that's going on there. Okay, fantastic. And so now taking a picture of my story mountain. So I want to send this along with the video that I've already exported. So I've done the easy bit. I've kind of already put in the URL, so you don't have to all just watch me type out the URL into the user. But then all you need to do is click on Select Files from your computer, and then you can just choose Photo Library, second one down. And then I'm just going to go into Recents because this should both be in there. And I can see here at the bottom, I've got a little video. This was somebody else's actually from one of our previous sessions with Lego. And I've also got the picture of my story mountain. So I'm going to click on the ticks for both of those. You can tell they're selected because they've both got a little blue tick on them. And then if you click Done, it asks you for your name and your email. So somebody was asking about how you get to see the finished videos. Each week we do a show where we broadcast them out, and we're going to look through the videos that are submitted. But they're also added to our YouTube channel, our MakoCreate YouTube channel, which I'll show you in a second. But just when you're putting in your name, it'd be great to get the name of the young person in this section, so we know who we can give a shout out to when we're doing the live video. I'll just put my name in there for now. And then just an email address. The email address is just really useful. We've had a couple of people that have sent over the wrong file types before and things like that, and it's just quite useful for us to be able to get back in contact with you and let you know if we need anything else being sent over. So once you've put that in there, I'm just going to put in our MakoCreate email address, click continue. It'll start uploading the files, and you'll see that mine's on 0% at the moment, but hopefully in a second it should start. Oh, there we go. Starts jumping up and going through, loading the two different files, and that's how you send the files for us, so that we're able to showcase them on our live videos and also put them on our YouTube channel.
Nice one, Sean.
No problem.
All right, uploading and live streaming all at the same time. Some good internet at your house. All right, so hopefully that is, I think that most people have been getting on okay. For anybody who's had any issues at all, hopefully that should answer some questions. So it's been great to have Sean on hand here, well, I say here, over there, but with us today to help answer some of those questions that people might have had. If you have got any last minute questions or anything that you want to ask either about what I've shown you today or anything about previous weeks, then now's your chance. Just fire them away in the comments, because we've only got one last thing to do, which is announce the winners of 2 lucky people who will get the Stop Motion Studio Pro app for free. So everything that we've done so far, the free version works just fine. There's a few extra bells and whistles in the Pro app that we might get onto weeks and weeks and weeks down the line. But right now, there is no pressure. You are absolutely fine with the free app. But if you can get it for free, then why not? So hopefully everybody has hit that share button by now. Sean, how are the numbers looking? Have we got?
We've got a few, yeah. We've got a few people that have shared.
Excellent. So at random, do you think we could have our first winner?
Yes. Our first winner is Claire Palmer. I think I'm saying that correct. Claire Palmer.
Excellent, well done. We will list the winners in the comments as well. Give them a little nudge, and then we'll do a PM so we can send over the codes to you. So well done, Claire. And winner number 2.
And winner number 2 is Jade Sefton.
Well done, Jade. Same deal again. We'll drop you a mention in the comments, and then either you send us a DM or we'll send you one, and we'll send the codes over that way. So we have got some more codes to give away. They will be available to win next week, same time, same place, 2 o'clock Friday, where we'll be showing you some more animation techniques. Do you want a little clue as to what it might be, or shall I leave it as a surprise?
No, go on, give some clues.
Give some clues.
Whet the appetite.
So, because we've done storytelling today, or we've started to look at storytelling, where hopefully we're thinking there's a bit of a narrative, so there's a bit of a start, a middle, and an end. What you're probably going to find is that you want your characters to start to speak, to start to say something. So that is what we're going to look at next week. Interesting. So don't worry if that means nothing to you right now. I don't want you to panic. You can just stick with what I've showed you right now. But next week we're going to actually look at getting your characters to speak. And again, you can use the free app to do absolutely everything there. So, any questions, Sean? Is everybody happy?
I think everyone's happy. I'm just going to quickly share my screen one more time, just to make use of this new technology now. I've got it. And I'm just going to show everyone, just if anyone's ever wanting to see where the videos end up once they've submitted them, of course we want you to tune in to the live broadcast so you can kind of watch them back with everyone and hear Ian's awesome commentary on it. But if you're ever looking to just your videos, we always put them on the Mako Creators YouTube channel. So if you just go to YouTube and search for Mako Creators, you can click on this channel, and this is where we upload all the videos. You can see some of the pixelation ones. I think we've got a couple in that were a bit too late to be able to put on the live stream. So if you ever miss the live stream but still want to send us your stuff, we'll always put them up on here as well, so you can find them at any point. Yeah, so that's a great way of being able to find the videos.
Yeah, so if you've missed the deadline, if you missed a live party on Monday, so we'll always try and show you what everybody's made on the Monday, then just message us. We won't bite, and we'll tell you the best ways that you can send your video over to us, and we'll get it uploaded. Sean, I did notice then though, what if you wanted to subscribe to that video, because I'm going to name and shame you live on air. That subscribe button was red then.
I just started that myself. Yeah, it is quite embarrassing.
So hit that subscribe button, everybody. Yeah, hit like our channels, subscribe them, like your videos. That would be amazing. All right, so unless there's any questions, yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, so just hit that subscribe button, and it's lovely. And also, you can click this nice bell notification, and it lets you know whenever we put up new videos and things like that, so you'll never miss a new video going up. So I'm going to say that was done on purpose, so that I could show people how to subscribe to our Maker's channel.
Definitely, nothing happens by accident with the whole echo thing that I was doing as well. That was me. It wasn't a technical issue. I was just echoing everything.
Wanted to have a sense of occasion, a sense of grandeur to the recording.
All right, so unless anybody's got any questions, I hope that has got your creative juices flowing and you've got some ideas that you want to do. And hopefully what it's done is gone, oh, wow, yeah, I can like move, I can do different shots, I can get close-ups, I can move away, and I can do all this different kind of stuff. What we'd love is your animations, and if you can, send us over your story mountains as well. Just take a picture of it and send it to us exactly the same way as Sean just showed you before. That would be amazing, and we can take a look at them on Monday if you send them over. That would be ace. Well done to the winners. Join in next week on Friday, same time, same place, and we'll have some more opportunities for you to win if you were unlucky this week. And other than that, that's all I've got. Have you got anything, Sean?
Just one more thing to say. Yeah, just recapping that we did at the beginning. If you would like to donate, all donations are more than welcome. The link for that is in the description for the title, along with the links for all of the uploader, and also for the where you can find all the resources to download and print off as well. So all donations welcome.
Excellent. So that's everything from me and Sean. We are going to wish you all the best. Hope everybody is well, and we will see you on Monday. Have a fantastic Easter weekend, everyone.
Bye, everyone.